sick come fall out. New kinda ill, basically I'm like a motswako like Ebola. So when I pull like you but like dollar, it's about to the side, boss. Like it's a gola. Ting jelly, since Valley I spit kelly, got a lemon, literally I'm sick and it gets all like coffee. Yo, Avi.
Yeah, what going, rude boy?
I think we need to go make this squad, boy.
I listen, what you say?
Don't worry, I have a plan, you see.
You mean right now?
Right now, my rocker,
right.
rocker. World. I wanna see your hands up, way up, way up, way up, way up. I wanna see your hands up, way up, way up, way up, yeah. I wanna see your hands up, way up, way up, way up, way up. I wanna see your hands up, way up, way up, way up, way up. I wanna see your hands up, Udibala. I never let him know.
Show. Hands up, everybody. I'm telling you. It's Pablo. Yeah, Pablo. Yes, it is Pablo. His name is Tato Sidime. A lot of great artists out there are now moving from hip-hop to other genres like Mapiano and them, you know. A lot of them are ready as hip-hop cats, young, aspiring, and they're coming up, and they're so great. Is the genre still there? Dumelang. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, Coffee with Kopzela. We have Pablo. This boy is so ready. Coffee. Your life is busy. You see, thanks to the COVID-19 times, where we could realize that we could work with each other most of the time. We don't always have to meet and be together, which I really appreciate the authenticity of, or rather the originality of Helekopa and Elilba, you know, yeah. But it's a telephone call. Yeah, Pablo. Yeah, this is my boy from Kabani. We know each other. They've worked together a little, grew up with them. Yeah, man. Let's push each other. Let's go.
Alright, cool. Thank you for having me on the show, Kopzela. In case can keep why your show, baby, it's Coffee with Kopzela, because I don't know about to live bev, so I'm going to bev with Kopzela. But in any case, I think this is a good idea. This is a good initiative for movement. Well, Dikasi music or anyone who does arts from Dikasi. So big ups to Cops. This is actually a good move. So yeah, Lina ke Tato Sidumedi la ID by birth. Babanzi Bampiza Pablo. Ilina la mo stage in le okay. Selegale ke wa go tingo so kodika sinzaga ko best there. Barama Ronza, unfortunately, he passed last year, 2021. So yeah, it means a lot.
Yeah, let's start with the hardest one, Yaho. The obstacle that you went through. Let's go.
Greatest obstacle. I think the obstacle is the thing, and it different. It just depends on for you to be able to handle the obstacle itself. But the one that I can think of from the top of my head, obstacle would be just to get your music out there. I mean, right now, yeah, social media, which allows you to reach certain people or people that you've never met before. But at the same time, it's also difficult for you to put out your music in that way because the algorithms are going to communicate with what you want to achieve. At the same time, put radio and getting your stuff playlisted on radio and on TV. I think that's an obstacle that every artist I face. You just do music to get your music out there so that you can start performing your music to a larger crowd and getting your stuff out there. I think that's the main obstacle that each and every artist faces.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Okay, then greatest achievement. Something says man. Yeah, we all go through downs and ups, isn't it? Yeah. So what is it that thing that kept you going? That those things that you experience or like, yeah, man, I could do this.
Greatest achievement or memorable moments. Any like from the process here, just making music, right? like for you to just having that idea of a song, playing it in your mind to say this is how it's gonna sound like. That process and not personally, I enjoy it from the creative side, from starting to having that idea, to putting it on paper, to actually recording it, and listening to what you've worked on, to going on stage and actually performing that song, and to see how the crowd is reacting to it. Now, when at the stages, that's always memorable for, I think, for any creative, to see their work or their idea in the to manifest in that manner. So I think every time I jump on stage, it's always a memorable thing for me. Or every time I record, every time I make music, it's always memorable. I shared stages with some of like hip hop's giants, like Kopzela. When was it, Ghana? I think it was 2017, if I'm not lying. I'm gonna perform I think it was late. It was from another gig or something like that. Now I perform I think around Boma One. So that man I feel Joe, it was Eloma 31. I think it was 2016 going on 2017, if I'm not lying. So that man I feel like 5. I think no thing I go if go hopela sharp. Yo. That man has tlaga. So I wanna that's one of the fondest memories that I have of actually witnessing what hip hop can actually do, and I was there to actually witness it. So yeah, that's one of the memorable things I can say when since I've started this music thing.
Yeah, big up to that. Yeah, man. I believe in you. I've always believed in you and your craft. But now I always say this one: how would you like to say to the young and upcoming, aspiring hip hop acts out there, in terms of how to get there, man? We come from a small town and stuff like that, where it's not easy, man. It's not that easy. They always say you have to go to Joburg. I've heard in the interview, but what more can you say? I want everybody to get. I want my people and our young brothers and sisters to get the gist of all the information they can get from Kopzela, so that they can go and make it for themselves. How or what would you like to say to them?
To the youngins, I'd say, hip hop game is a genre. It was it started off small. It would the reason why but a movement is because it took it's a bug for a lot of people to actually like it, or to understand what hip hop can. Because Munzanzi, remember, before it was quite a but like a lot of people didn't understand like hip hop, and never music go stage it. But that was the movement slowly growing to what it has become. Wabo. So to the youngins, banale, a thing that they doing yabona now, so different to how we've learned how to rap. Bona is just, it's not something that's foreign to us, the older ones. But like we see them, just they're kind of critical, for. But I think that they doing good, man. Like they pushing the movement. They doing fairly nice music, even though some of us or some people might not really understand it. But just to see how other people react to it, that somehow says a lot, to say they're doing music that other people like, which is mainly what an artist is supposed to do. So yeah, I think they're doing good, and like whatever it is, I think if they put their minds to it, and like basa tlogela anyone aba driftela to a route e leng gore a ba e batle, just to stick to what they know. Like I think anything is possible. But when another advice even get your money up, because everything needs money to, like, you need money to make money. So if you have your own money, you can push your own career to a direction that you want.
Like, hey, but now this challenge of hip hop acts, man, we know Nalo and our Haiti, we know our guys have been just dying and all that as hip hop guys, Arts and all that, I just want to ask you, as into what's going on? It seems like even the hip hop prime times are moving from hip hop to other genres like my piano and them. I'm sure we all know what we're talking about now. What's your take on that? Is hip hop dead? Is it motswako dead? Is it hip hop dead? South African hip hop? What's going down?
Oh yeah, no, that's what. I don't think the sound or hip hop is falling down or anything like that. I would say it's stagnant. I think it's stuckile mo picking a one. And now I want this my piano wave, which has been, consistent for I think 3 years now. I think I don't know. This is just my observation, but Mumzanzi, I think we have this culture or when this new genre hits and it catches fire and everyone is starting to like it, whatnot. For some reason, whatever genre that was happening before dies down or keeps quiet. It's the same thing as to what happened to Gom. I nearly Gom one way. No, whether it's hip hop or it's nearly the same thing. Only this hype around the honor. But it's meaning their pause for some reason. But hip hop not so much. As I said, Jorge movement, but it's stagnant, So observation I'm with I don't know if I get South African listeners or I don't know who to focus this on, but like this thing when a new genre again, like everyone seems to be focusing on that one genre. It's sort of it's as if no 2 or 3 genres can coexist at the same time. But in any case, I think what's on a level cares, but to move to the sound that's in. I don't see anything that's wrong, guy. On it's just growing. He's always going to be seen as a hip hop cat. But Jabba used to mix around kabo quiet or the sound. Well, hip hop for like ke quiet. It was just that we researched the pizza and then we started rapping. Mix us so and let's so. But we can still do the same thing. That's quiet, which is what Jabba did. Kana Kopzela, Pro Kid did the same thing. So Rebo cares by the piano. It's a fella movement. It's not like jumping on the bandwagon to say this is what's pop mohanano. I see it as a good thing. It's just that ke ona thing ne bua ka ona gore ba bona di genre tse 2 or tse 3 that we need to find a way ya gore di coexist. And the suicide thing, amen. People are going through a lot. We don't know what's going on in their heads, man. We all go through stuff. So let's treat each other with respect, so that there's this thing almost every week there's an RIP. Kopzela, I wanna on my side I'm fine, and every small thing, every small win is a win, and so I keep moving, keep trying to do something like explore and to see where this music can take me amongst other things that I do on the side. But the music has been like first love, so to say. I like to move in silence. I don't like to announce before anything happens. But we decided to join forces as a duo. So we've been working on something, another project that we dropped last year, just to see where we can take this hip hop thing. So far the response was good. So there's another project that we're working on. Just that I don't want to say too much, Mari. yeah, yona a fire. Like last year, it was just to test, like I said. But on this one, at least we're working with good people, like talented people. So yeah, it's gonna be nice, and I can't wait for Baturaba by youth. And they shouldn't expect sound. The unmixed mixtape, yeah, last year. We're gonna do something so different from that. So that's what we're working on, and yeah.
Yeah, I believe you can't just be dope or good. Osakopana le manyora, dincha tsa teng, experts. Ipokeng jaaka tlamana, who have you worked with? O berekile le bo mang? Ba ileng ke bo mang khe ka kwa ntle kwa jalo le jalo?
Yeah, mang kha maitsanabe.
Well, I worked with quite a few people. Worked for Sabaka Lethas or Tasman. That guy's a talented one, very talented producer. He worked with Jeva Mugomarafi. So I've learned lots of buy from him, and I would say 35% of my artistry or how I do my art, I think I learned it from working Leanetas. So I've learned a lot. Hospana Leane. I've done a joint with Blacklist. It's quite a few, man. I've worked with Divine Brother, I say. So I've worked with a few people, known and unknown. The other producer, he's one talented guy, that one as well. Whatever idea of a song, like he plays it, so he's that good. And I'm looking forward to working with other people, whether unknown or established or whatever the case may be. What matters most here, what music can we do? So if the music is dope, then I type of thing. So but for now it's me, my solo thing, and working happily liberales on our duo thingy, our duo project. So musically that's what I'm doing, what I'm working on.
Yeah, man, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. I always say, yes, of course, you will go through a lot yourself. You go through the ups and downs, you go through challenges. Yes, that's the reason why I do Coffee with Kopzela. Yeah, no, it's time now. You've been there for quite a long time now. Coffee. It's time for Pablo. You see this time right now? This is Pablo's time. Coffee.
Okay, I'm chilling, Tasman's chilling. Impact sounds giving you a good feeling. Well, of course we stay winning. I got his stuff that we bring in.